All right, so hitting on that outside wrestling. What another thing I like to do is, once I'm outside and I'm wrestling this guy, I really like to get this guy uncomfortable, and I like to post on his shoulders and pull his head. And what that does is, once I post and pull his head, that allows him to, one, he'll either move away from me, or same thing, he'll keep posting. So if I'm posting here, I pull on the head, exactly. Once I post, I go post, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, club. And most of the time, that'll bring him right to my shoulder. And what I want to do is I want to anticipate him reaching to my shoulder. And I want to catch, I call this a short snap. I want to catch that snap short, like almost right before he touches me. So I post, pull that head, he reaches. I want to snap this short, close to his wrist, right before he touches me. And watch what happens with his feet. So post, pull. That foot came right to me. So I'll start here so I can kind of square up as we go. Post, pull. He touches me, short snap. His foot comes right to me. Okay. So now the footwork gets kind of tricky on this. So what I want to do is I want to kind of go from my traditional right leg lead to almost a left leg lead right before that snap. So I'm starting here. I'm posting. Once I pull the head, I kind of take a step back because now I'm about to attack his right leg and my left leg is going to lead to get there. So I'm posting. I pull. I take a step back on my right foot. Now right before he touches me, go slow. Right before he touches me, snap. That foot comes right to me. I pull just a hat tug on this head. Drop to this ankle. So now from here, I want to have my elbow on the mat and my hand right above his heel. So essentially, I'm trapping his heel on the mat. So even if he turns out right here, he's giving me exactly what I want. I want to stay low on this shot and secure both his ankles. Freestyle, go right to our lace. Any other sport, you kind of know what to do from there. So I'm outside, post, pull, step back with that right foot, snap, knee drop, control this ankle. Remember, hand right above his heel, elbow down. I want to pull this to my chest. And I also don't want to leave my foot out here. So if I leave my foot out here, that's an easy lever for him to grab. And now I'm creating another scramble. So what I want to do is when I get to the shot, I want to be on both my knees and I want to make sure I kind of windshield wiper that foot while also maintaining this pressure at the same time. So pulling this thing to my chest, keeping his calf and the front of his leg in between my head and my shoulder. And from here, take my right hand, reach to that opposite ankle, and run through. Collect both those ankles. Get my takedown. All right, so again, I'm posting, post, pull, step back with that right foot, snap, reach. Get to that ankle, keep this tight, reach through, collect that other ankle, lace, work my way up to his body. All right, so moving right along. All right, so this one, I attack the same shot, but the finish is different now. So I want to do, with this finish, I want to drive my shoulder. Once I get to that ankle, I want to drive my shoulder into the inside of his knee. And that'll force him to collapse. That'll collapse his body over that whole side. So, post, pull, take that step back. He reaches, snap. That foot comes right to me. Secure it. Right above the ankle, once again. And all I want to do now is, I'll turn my body. But I'll say this too. So this kind of helps this finish too. So say you did this to this guy already. And he's starting to kind of square once you hit that shot. So by square, what I mean is, once I get to the shot now, he's kind of stepping to me. So once he steps to me, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to adjust my shoulder and turn my body towards this way and throw my shoulder at his knee. Once I throw that shoulder at his knee, notice how I keep my forearm running down the entirety of his foot. And I'm going to keep this to my chest. Because now if he tries to kick out here, he's got to go against his knee, and there's really no kicking out right there. I collect that knee, work my way up his body, secure that takedown. So I'm moving from the outside, post, pull, step, snap. He squares kinda. All I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna drive. So what I wanna do too is, as we're wrestling, I'm also collecting data. So if I know this guy's gonna turn and he's a more reactive wrestler or person or whatever it is, I'm gonna anticipate him kind of squaring with me. And all I'm gonna do is when I get to this shot, and I'll hit it a little bit faster this time, maybe a little kind of slower too, for the sake of his knees, but I'm gonna snap, and I'm gonna anticipate him squaring up with me and drive that shoulder right into his knee. So a little bit faster this time, just a tad bit. So I'm moving, post, step. Once he's here, he turns out or whatever he does, or say he doesn't turn out. If he doesn't turn out, all I'm gonna do is elevate. I'm gonna keep this ankle secure, elevate, and collect his other leg. Keep him crossed, secure my takedown. One more time, slow. Post, pull, step, snap. All right, and the last finish from this series is similar in the sense that he's attempting to square with me. So almost to the point to where he's almost it's turning into a chess match. He's kind of understanding what's going on. So once I've hit this a few times, now what I'm gonna do is similar setup, post, pull. He reaches, I snap. I'm more straight on this time. So once I hit this shot, all I wanna do is I wanna get to this angle and I'm maintaining a good base, driving into this knee. And all I'm gonna do now is take my right hand, collect that back foot, and drive into him. And from here, now I'll collect this foot, bring my hand out, or I'll just elevate into him and kind of win the scramble against this guy. One more time. Post, pull, step. Reach through with my right hand and make sure I want to almost keep this leg extended. Because as long as this leg is extended, he's going to have a hard time fighting me in this position. So make sure this leg's extended. Reach to the other heel. Drive through. Collect it. Come up on top of this guy. Secure my takedown. One more time, slow. And the push, post, pull, step, snap, reach. Drop to both my knees. Make sure I'm keeping this leg extended. Reach through. Really drive my shoulder into this knee joint. Collect. Get height. Wrestle into that guy. Secure the takedown. And this may look like a sticky situation if you're a beginning wrestler, but as long as I'm going against this knee joint, and once I collect this back foot, once I collect this, all I have to do is butt up on my head, circle around to that right side, keep control of this ankle, and now he really has limited options. And even if he does turn into me, I want to keep height, I want to get height, split his legs, and get my weight over his chest. Because now it's a losing battle for him. So he can wrestle this position all he wants. Go. You win it all day.